Hi everyone, it's Cindy, and I'm going to do a formal flip through with this journal. I did it off camera. It's along the same lines as the other journal I did a couple of parts on, like 4 or 5. I had a kit, and I used the stuff in the kit. I supplemented it a little bit, but basically it made it so that I can make these journals really quick. So here's another one, and of course this one's all pink, and it's got a fabric. It's on a 9 by 12 envelope, and I've got fabric, and I have 2 pieces patched over, so I don't remember exactly why I did it. You can see here, I guess I just like that on there, so I put it on there, and I put some lace all the way going from the front to the back. I don't remember, you know, I made so many, I don't know what my thought process was, but this one is definitely one of my favorites. I have a little cluster there, and then this is cut from a skirt I bought years ago. And then here is a Battenberg lace doily. You can't see the doily part, but this goes all the way around. And then some more flowers. And I don't know, this one's just fun because it's pink and green. That's my favorite colors. And this is just some elastic ribbon that I found in my stash. And I decided, I have a few other ones, and I love it for a closure for these smaller journals. So next time I go into Hobby Lobby, I think I'm going to grab some more of that. Here's a couple of charms, flower charms I put on here. Okay, 6 by 9. It has 14 pages, so altogether that means there's 56 writing or surfaces that you can work on, page surfaces. All right, we have fabric on the inside that matches that strip here. And I put a paper pocket here. And in it, it's just collaged, and it got a napkin on there. And then this one is the same sort of thing, just a collaged tag. This is scrapbook paper, and I put a fabric tab on it. Make sure this is not in the way, kind of. Get that out of the way. No distractions. Okay. A index card covered with scraps of fabric and stitched around that makes a pocket. And then this I cut from a book on stamping ideas, and I just put writing paper on the back. And this was something that was in my stash. I'm sure it came from something I bought at a flea market. It's from Easter seals, and it says, "Take time to smell the flowers." So I just put it in the pocket. It can be like a little bookmark. This was just a page on how to paint flowers, so I kept it. You can obviously put pictures here or some paper to make it more writing space. I had this tool that I ruffled up, and I just glued it on there to be like a little edge to it. So this folds out. Then you, on this side, I did put a piece of note paper that had the flower pots on it, so you can write on this side of that page. This is from just a book on flower arranging. And this is a greeting card. I'm not sure where I got this image from, but I made it into like a little sack or bag thing. So it's actually on book page. It's just on the front. And I made it into a little bag and then glued it here. Tag made out of wallpaper and a picture from a magazine and a word. And it's on, the page it's on is from a cake decorating book. You can see how it shows how to make the roses. And this is from another book. And this one, I didn't go too overboard. And if you watch my next video, you'll understand what I mean by that. I left a lot of surfaces. Oh, I have a pocket here. I didn't put anything in. Oh dear, this is not good. So, okay, right over here, I have a tag. It's a fabric tag that's made on a bubble wrap type envelope. And just this different elements there. So let's put him here. Oh boy, I missed him. He just kind of blends in that pocket. Okay, yeah. So anyway, what I was saying is a lot of the pages, you know, like I could have put something here to cover that up, but I left a lot for you to work on your own, whoever gets this. And like I said, you'll understand more what I mean if you watch my next video. But anyway, scrapbook paper. This is from a book on just flowers and things. And I made a belly band. This is actually a ribbon I have that's got the satin and then the lace. And it's actually a double belly band because I didn't really glue. This is glued onto scrapbook paper. And you can put something under it or in between it. So this is a note card I got at the thrift store, and I think it had thank you or something written there, so I just covered it up with a cluster of laces and a button. Definitely some good writing space on that. And let's see what else we got. On this side, I have a pocket made out of a book page. It's, you know, from a flowered botanical journal or book of some sort. And I zigzagged around it, put this sentiment, that's from G. Kerr. And then inside here, I put a guest check that I had just decorated, some collage, and then an image and a little bit of lace. And this G. Kerr sentiment is, everything wants to hang up. Okay, get in there. Is backed on with some green stuff. It's like you get onions in or something like that. I'm not sure. This time, somewhere I got a green one, and I'm not sure what was in it. Grapefruit or something. And then this is an image of a botanical image I got from a book I bought that you could only use them by cutting them out. You couldn't photocopy them or anything like that. So that's from the actual book. Just a piece of paper. This is some like stationery paper, and I put a fabric ruffle on it. This is from a botanical book. And on this side, the writing was upside down, and I just put what I call a messy journaling spot. It's blank paper it's got threads here. It's unraveling. There we go. That I just did some messy stitching around, and it makes a journaling spot. Something was here. I had this scrap of paper, so I thought, you know, I can cover that up, and I can even make it into a little tuck spot. So that's that. This is from somebody's digital or freebie or something. Just a postcard, and I just printed it on, it feels like plain copy paper, and just made it into a journaling card. Okay, this is like, was it a curtain? I think it was a sheer curtain that I put onto some coffee dyed paper or just some stationery paper and glued it on a little bit and then stitched around it so it just covers that paper. And you can see what the paper looks like on this side. This is a stamped image I just glued on there. Doily, this is from another houseplant book, and I've got a fabric tab on it. Some of that paper that Gail showed us she found on Amazon that looks coffee dyed, but it's not. It just comes that way. I had a strip of fabric left over from something, so I just stitched it on there. Or I actually stitched it and then glued it on there, because I think there's 2 pieces of fabric, actually. All right, center the signature, and that's from a book. And on this side, I have a fabric envelope made out of book page fabric. My journaling card in there is scrapbook paper left over, and that's a stamped image, and that's cut from a magazine, I believe. And then the faux stamp is just made from book page and an image, and then just some stamping on it. And we have the back pages that we've seen already. This time on this book page, remember I said it was upside down, I put this note paper, I mean it was from a notepad on there, and it fit perfect in it. You can see the little holes right there where I'm not sure, it's supposed to be attached somehow. I made this in a video showing ideas from scrapbooking books, how I can convert them to junk journal books. I mean, ideas, did I make that right? Say that right? It was a scrapbooking book I took ideas for junk journals. There we go. This is a punch, sequins, and just a strip of paper, and I made a border on it, and it just really adds a little bit of sparkle to that page. This, I think it was Gail showed how to make these pockets, and I don't even remember how we made them, but I think this is a 6x6 piece of paper folded in half, and then you take another one and make a pocket. I can't remember exactly, but on this one, I didn't have enough paper to make the tag, so it's kind of 3 different scrapbooking papers. Yeah, some of them is just 2, I don't know, but anyway, I had a big tag. I put this stamped image of this butterfly. That's a washi sticker, and Live the Life You've Imagined is a set. I have a stamp set out. I think this page is from a idea book. The other side of that botanical page, another fabric tab, scrapbook paper, and this is an embroidered image. Get it closer. I did this on my embroidery machine, just testing it out on some felt, and I just cut it, made a pocket, and stitched around it. And inside of it is an index card. It's got a tab and just some collage work on there, and 2 plain cards put together with some fabric to make a hinge, and I stitched around it too. Blank paper inside for writing. The other side of that greeting card, this is a book page that I did put note paper on so you can write. So I covered up whatever image that was behind there that I didn't like too much, covered it up with some note paper so you have writing space, and did the same thing here. And this is that page that shows you how to paint flowers, and it's got the tool on it. And this time it had a pretty wide margin, so I took my edge punch, and I just punched the edge just to make it something different. So you can see how they're making that tulip. This is a wallpaper pocket with a little bit of lace there. And this is a notepad paper, and I just put some scrapbook paper over the top. I guess it goes this way because there's another decorative edge. I don't know if you can hear those big trucks or not. The people next door are getting loads of dirt. I mean dump truck loads of dirt. If you've heard me talk about them before, they were doing the swim pool, and they had a scrapbook paper scrap bobcat going around and doing stuff. So we'll probably have the bobcat again smoothing out this dirt. But anyway, a book page covered in fabric, covered in just different elements to make a pocket, glued it so you can have something inside, which I have this poor little flower, just a journaling card made out of scraps of something. It's got writing paper on the back. I can't remember. I think it was some like invitations to a baby shower or something, and I just cut off the stuff I didn't want and made a journaling card out of it. I'll try not to squish the flower this time. And then one of my old vintage guest checks, I put wallpaper on it. That was cut from a book, and a flower image cut from a book, and it's got the flower on the back. So anyway, this will be for sale on my Etsy shop. Hopefully it will be listed by the time you see this video. And I appreciate you guys for watching my video and supporting my shop. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.